Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College. And the Falcons will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Colorado State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Rams decide to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Air Force Falcons offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Quarterback keeps it. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Falcons trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To the ground with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He finds his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking to throw on second down. And they got him for the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Rams will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. On the option. Hard running there. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Goes to the option. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll ride his man on the option. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Sticks it in his belly. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The option look. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. So third and less than a yard here from the 20. This might be four-down territory. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the option. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Hayes. He's got it on the run. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons!
Nice job on 3rd and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality, the offensive line doing a great job, and the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He makes the connection. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads-up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
The give to the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. The play action fake. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so dynamic.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll run for it on third and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his tight end. Makes a catch and knocked down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. finds the tight end. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Paul. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're setting up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Going up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
The score, Air Force 17, Colorado State 3.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And now the offense will come onto the field again. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Rams want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Rams will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Falcons will call on their punt team. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Boy, 3-and-out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in to block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And the Rams send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes.
The ball is out behind the line. The defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Can anyone catch him? And a tremendous return on the play before he's brought down.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got it on the move. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd down.
The lone back's got it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Chancellor. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll heave it deep. And he intercepts it. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run the option. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Comes out throwing on 1st down, using the quick game. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. And the Rams will come to the line to convert on 4th down.
At the 7-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's Robinson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak, it looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. Looking for a man, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got the tight end. He's not going to get there as this defense stops the two-point conversion attempt, and they hang on to this slim lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's Latham. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll run the option. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Good, solid tackle. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to barge in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. The give to the back. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Rams line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect.
That makes the score Air Force 20, Colorado State 15.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He's going up top here late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He leaves it with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Goes to the option. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. And the defense got it. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.